Hello everyone. Today we are going to make some delicious mustard fried ribs. Yes, finger ribs. Here is, or here are, here are the ribs. These are kind of short. They're called finger pork ribs. Okay, as with any recipe, season it according to your desired taste. I'm going to share with you some of the seasonings that I'm going to be using for my ribs. So you can use them or use some of your favorite seasonings, any seasoning that you desire. I'm going to start with some salt, enough to be able to spread all the way around. And I like to do what is called cross seasoning. I'm going to put some poultry seasoning on here. I'm not going to call out an amount because everyone's taste buds is just different. This is celery seed, crushed celery seed. So everyone likes different things. Paprika here. So, different people use different amount of seasonings and different types of seasonings. This is garlic powder, unsalted garlic powder. Now, I love garlic powder, so of course you're going to see a lot of garlic powder on here. Some onion powder. Ooh, got that in there, didn't I? Next, I'm going to put in a little bit of black pepper. I'm not a big fan of that. Some hot sauce, any brand you like. No, it will not burn you up once it's cooked. I want it for the a little of the spiciness and vinegar. Now, I'm going to put in some mustard. A good tablespoon or so of that. Now, we have to massage these seasonings onto the rib, the actual rib. So I'll just take one rib, take it one by one, and rub, because they need to marinate. The longer they marinate, the better they taste. Get this one over to the side. So you really have to rub it into that meat. Now I'm going to allow these ribs to marinate overnight, which is the best flavor for me. However, shorter time might be good for you. Now that I have the ribs all seasoned very well, I'm going to simply cover them, put them in the fridge, and allow them to marinate overnight. We are at the point where we're going to prepare our batter. Okay, in this bowl, I have 1 cup of flour, and this is all-purpose flour. And of course, that has no salt in it. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt in there just to salt the flour pretty much. If you're using self-rising flour, you wouldn't need any salt, but I don't recommend using self-rising flour for this batter. So I'm going to put a little onion powder, a little more, and a little garlic powder. And that's just seasoning the flour. This is going to be the outside taste of the ribs, the crust, so to speak. So any flavoring you would like for yours, just put it right in there. Black pepper, a little Creole seasoning, anything that you like. So I'm going to give that a good little mix. Now I want to take 5 tablespoons of this out. 2, 3, 4, and 1 is 5. And we're going to set this to the side. Now we're going to add this flour into this bowl, along with about a 1/3 cup of cool water. And just mix it until it's creamy and smooth. All right, here are our marinated ribs. For a larger family, of course, you just only need to double the recipe of what you're seeing here. Wow, that smells good. It's extra cold. So now we just simply want to coat our ribs in this flour mixture. Coat, 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 coat. Alrighty. Now we're going to bring back our dry flour mixture. And we're simply just going to put the ribs in and toss. Or any way you want to do it, but we want to cover these ribs in this dry flour mixture. I like doing it in this bowl or any kind of bowl with a lid on it. Cuts down on the mess. We don't want the mess, right? A couple of shakes, and there we have it. Our ribs are ready for frying. So let's fry. The ribs can be pan fried, no problem. You can also just take a sauce pot, large enough, and put oil in it and fry it in that. I'm going to deep fry these in my little mini Chefman fryer here. So the oil's heating up. The oil is now hot and it's time to drop the ribs. All right, our ribs are done. Look at that. Extra delicious, wow. Alrighty, as you can see, my ribs are small pork finger ribs. I cooked them at a temperature of 350 degrees for about 11 minutes. They have that extra batter on them. They are juicy on the inside, crispy, extra crispy batter on the outside. Lunch is ready. Thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy.